It's been quite a while. That's because I finished Control, the main story of it. And for those who didn't see, I did actually start the first hour and a half of the DLC, but that footage hasn't been released yet for one reason, and one reason alone. I waste like a solid 30 minutes just doing optional side quests over and over and over and over and over and getting my shit kicked in. Decided, hey, I'm just gonna, also the internet cut off, so I just decided to end it there. Haven't released the footage. If people want to see it, I'll release it. If you guys want me to finish DLC, I'll do it. But, for the moment, I'm cool with where it's at. Also, since I didn't have, like, I have a list of games, like, I want to play. But this was at the top of the list that I really wanted, but I didn't have it yet. I actually had to buy it. It looks cool as fuck. It's funky. For those who don't know, this is all I know about it is, it's an RPG, and it's like a tabletop, so, you know, dice rolls and whatnot. So it's gonna be interesting. You a hoe. Thanks. Very appreciative. Alright. You know what else is funky? These nuts. I hate both of you, just with adamant passion. You both are the bane of my existence. Alright, so there's 3 archetypes to start with. I'll invade your privates. Please leave those alone. They're called private for a particular reason. How about in your existence you get some bitches? Alright, you know, I don't have to stand for this. Fucking hate you guys. Alright, Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Alright. Positives and negatives. Very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Got the notification, had to invade with Edgar. I bet. You actually have notifications on just so you can drop by the fucking troll. Get out of here, dog. You finna think, be sensitive and physical with yours truly. Get out of here! No! See, I'm trying to make, you know, important decisions here. And there's a fucking guy I wouldn't trust anything with at any time, and the guy with really shitty jokes. Okay, so 11 points. So if I made my own character, it'd be weird. You know else is shitty? Your chances of getting bitches. Alright, you know. You don't gotta go straight for the fields, alright? Damn. Alright. An empire. Hand-eye coordination. How about you feel these nuts? I gotta ban you at some point. Lamau, yeah. Ah, what the fuck am I gonna pick? Alright, done. Enjoy your game. Next. Enjoy whatever the hell you're gonna do. See, I'm kind of tempted to go sensitive here. But... let's go thinker. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is in their address, even the clearest water is deep enough. Should have read faster. Oh yeah.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay. Anyway, I also have streamer mode on, so, you know, if, because anytime I upload certain games on YouTube, they're like, oh, copyrighted, so, you know, this time I better not.
Ever.
Wow, I really needed to do that again forever. Thanks.
Never, ever.
Ah. Oh, there we go. Never, ever, ever?
An inordinate amount of time passes.
Oh. What?
It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
Abyssopelagic zone? Wow. Alien Sea, never let me go. What? No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people and don't want to give. And who don't want to give them. Yeah, you know, just
Do you
living.
really?
Oh, but of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Okay, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the board. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. You can't
How
even
big's the
make out
ball?
it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
So I'm assuming it's Earth and people, obviously.
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside. You recognize it.
Medium
It's
success.
the police command motor carriage.
What is that noise? Open your eyes. Woo! I got absolutely sauced. Nice. Cool. Well, this is something. How are you? Woo! So that's the encyclopedia. What art thou? Oh yeah, I have that. I forgot. I can do that. Oh, that's how I enter it. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. It's empty. Oh. Ah, not what I meant. Oh, I can zoom out. Oh, weird. How do I interact? Ooh. Ooh. Options. Action. Oh, R1. Oh, there you go. Looks like someone tore out the tapes while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape is still on, rolling empty. See bottles in the bathroom. Oh, where? Beards, but words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. This should send.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. The face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Not making the face, just making itself. I have no idea why I make it. Why it's there. Just as.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstar, man. They really want me to be a superstar, huh? I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the lady. Yeah, I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off in a sad, has-been kind of way, and some charm to it. It's an expression of pain.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Ooh. Encyclopedia Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry. Impossible 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Let's try Encyclopedia.
It belongs
Nice.
in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, Boîte de Nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it? Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it click. Yeah, something like that. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Guess that's it then. Why
The
not?
click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Strange.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice Kanema.
I guess that's what comes with being the smart guy. You just get to know a useless fact of, oh, that's that type of car. Interesting. Also, what I do know is, because I picked this, I immediately know what city I'm in. If I picked anything else, I wouldn't have. Kind of wish I didn't, but it's fine. I mean, smart guy isn't bad. Guess that's it.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let's try.
It's too late.
Fuck!
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Let the mirror be for now. Alright, that's kind of cool. So, a lot of stuff for just, you know, the grimace. There you go. Oh, not that. Oops. How do I open that? There you go. Oh. I could have put it on like a normal person. Nice. How do I access that inventory? Oh, yeah, okay, I see. It's like that. Alright, nice. Oh no, I do have it on. Alright.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Nice.
The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Let's grab the necktie. Come on, 58%.
You swoop up and
Yeah!
twist the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I'll let it keep going. Nice, now we're in style. That broken window?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus, easy. 9, access the
The
damage.
morning
Assess the
light
damage.
hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Oh, let's just look out. Never mind, whoops. 92, easy, yeah.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Oh, so I did it. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at him. Yeah, that'd be good to
A
know.
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand.
Yeah.
But none of it is recent.
Oh.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Assess the side of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Fair enough.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should go and get that shoe.
The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, so that's how I can check my tasks. And I gotta go grab my other shoe. Ooh, now I can actually walk.
Hello, officer.
I'm a cop. Calendar says it's March, the year is 51. So, there's something on the table.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Turn your blooded face away from her breed and just keep on walking. Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
Seems that's my question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on a cigarette. Are you sure? You're shitting me. You're goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. You sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Takes another drag. All the
You've
time.
been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is
I
that?
couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Good missus.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Corpus Calima is. Kalima. Corpus Kalima is how I know what that sounds like. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who is the right mind? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Oh. Try the expression on her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I went for the people pleaser guy, this would be easy.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Sure is an eyebrow. The cigarette scissors.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarettes. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why didn't you just tell me
I
that?
didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? I'll leave. I should be going. Leave.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Might have been better to be a people pleaser. It's fine.
Something
Sure,
stirs
smarts
you
will get
she's
me
about
very
to
far.
go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes?
What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No. Where are we? Where's the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Does that mean something to
You
me?
sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Iranier, another part of the world.
Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
Yeah, that's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods towards room 3. Disco.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
What?
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we're going alright.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
What was I saying?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
You say wounded. Do you mean like in a cool way? Like a wild beast? I'm sorry. Then what happened? Oh,
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
You sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No. It didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Surprised me to hear there was more. Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking. It's the weekend's edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe de la Monde. Oh, I gotta interact with the stairs itself. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Oh, good to know. This music kind of bobs. There we go. This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Speaker is connected to the radio. This music is seasoned with static. Green has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Is that a fire extinguisher? No shit. Or is that coffee? It's hard to tell. It looked weird. It's a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Hello, sir! Garte, the cafeteria manager,
stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
This encyclopedia is kind of useful, not gonna lie. So this is like the perk of being smart. So, it's interesting. So yeah, definitely with the smart one you get a lot more information, which is actually kind of cool. And I...
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
And yeah, pretty much the same thing, just less. That's a great school, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door, where a man is in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I mean, my buddy.
He pretends not to hear you. concentrating on the bird instead.
Hey, the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm sorry.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's immense. My soul's modest. It's normal sized. My soul's puny. My soul's puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. That sounds about right, honestly.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad, slow song you were listening to last night. Thought it was obvious.
Of course. They'll really get a gauge of my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, like from those ostentatious orchestrations, folks.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now?
No one.
You have to find out how the song goes first, though. Maybe a tape of something appropriate would help.
Interesting. Okay, so I have to autosave. Okay. Oh, there we go. Inside, you catch a glimpse of a Union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some... Okay, that's inside the other room. Sign reads, Mess Hall, reserved for Union members, door open, 16 o'clock. Door open, pinball machine is unplugged. Hello. Lena, the cryptozoologist wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jumpsuit and jacket. Hello? Oh, there we go. Sorry, whoops. Take it down.
A
Kim
bespectacled man
Kisardi.
in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello,
Take his hand, obviously.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I don't really know in it. Conceptualization, medium 11. Invent a name for yourself. Come on, I got it.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Raphael and Bruce. I mean, it's so cool. It's very cool, but it won't come off like a douche if I call myself that. But when I come off as a douche, yeah, it's cool.
Yes, it is. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said. It just moves on.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
Fair enough.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
That sounds about right. You mean him? Nods towards the cafeteria. Yeah, I've talked to him. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. Must have been some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. No, I haven't. Must be nice.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is all back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
No! Wait, what the hell did I just drop? What the hell did I just drop? Alright, well, whatever. Well, I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Are you even so sharp on the voice?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad, and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean internal affairs?
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You're saying these white rectangles, you mean? Went to your sleeve.
Yes.
Those white
They're not
rectangles.
just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have like a badge or something? So you can fuck it.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Well, it's not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Let's go.
After you, officer.
Alright. Oh, I can look at the things. Yes. Okay. I think I can level it up probably at some point, hopefully. Alright, anyway, hoop. Yep. Oh, lots of stuff. Alright. Inspect the victim's body. Probably. Yeah, oh, nice. These kind of just stack up, huh? Okay, I don't really... Weird. Anyway, sorry. So, report your badge missing. You need to report your badge as soon as possible. Yeah, okay. So, do this. And then, yeah. Alright. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid spilling out. Oh, I'm definitely not an alcoholic, I swear. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud cake boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines! Encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, a logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Inspect a piece of plastic on the... I could try liking him up. Oh, so this is like where the bit of the physical comes in. It's not just fighting. Ooh. Come on.
There is only
Nice!
one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the building from the earth.
Wake up! This is an order and law!
Why the yelling man?
The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look.
Looks like a Sao descendant. A lot of Sao dock workers around.
Sal? You're alive. You looked out for a long count there. Oof. I just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. I needed to answer some questions right now.
Really? You woke me up for that? Fine.
What is it, officer?
See anything interesting in your dreams? Tell me about Wild Pines once they're writing in the overalls.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
How's that going?
How's it going?
The dock worker looks out a big yawn, then stares at the cafeteria's terrace door. Some fingerprints glistening on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
I'm not sure what you mean.
We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
Is there anything interesting in your dream?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses in a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, and your consciousness no longer than a single grain of malt?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever, no poetry stuff, just quality time.
Fair enough. I'm sleeping here while the others are out striking.
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
Fair enough. Who's behind organizing the strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us.
You're the sole leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Yours points to the bottle and the spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
Alright, I'll let you sleep.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Fair enough. Alright. Not bad if I say so myself. Wait, hold on, I can talk to the lady. Whew. No.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour?
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time. You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about all this. I actually should. I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. I didn't even mention I do need a rum lemonade. I'd love for Gardy to serve me up a beverage. Maybe later.
Maybe
Actually, should I?
you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
Don't
What
look at.
happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
Okay.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme. Used on everything, from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
Well, it's hallmarks.
Cling to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where did I get such a crown? The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating. I don't know about the world of today.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? No, she's the wife of somebody. Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I don't know, Sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I'm a bitter man. The years taking their toll. That stupid dimple's only brought me suffering. I don't want to talk about the dimple anymore. Oh, thanks, though.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slapped herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rim of her glass as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Or, you seem to be in a chair. How do you like to roll with me? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movement with some concern. I drank so much I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. That was not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forgot I said anything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling Rags cafeteria. It's on McKee's.
That's right. And where is the Whirling and Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Revachol is the greatest city of the world, something like that.
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
Well, it used to be really cool in the 30s.
But new. Disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Her eyes are filled with light reflecting off those gilded years when the city seemed full of possibility.
Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Oh, thanks.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
She's into you. She's literally someone's wife!
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Threesome? No! Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains and seed civilization carriers. We're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. The freest market. Everyone's hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters' forms from cop. We're living under the cop regime. I think we said it was like a democracy, right?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? Who knows?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
I'm loving those librarian glasses. I mean, yeah.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's
You're fine.
scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What's this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So how'd I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What could you tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Proceed. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on. Oh, that'd be nice.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyard of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Jim, of course! Forgot I had you. I know, but there's always side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into natural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful grin in her eyes. I've got to go now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Oh, she was nice. Oh, that's a cool pen. Kind green ape pen. A pen with green ape on his head. The ape has closed its eyes and kind of expression adorning its face. Seems to be meditating. That's cool. Find booze and drink it. Get a reality lowdown. Oh boy. Yeah. Ah. The woman's hand wrote, "Just a minute, today starts as a man's handwriting." The soft purr of electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. Am I even allowed back there? The door is bolted. Sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. Hello!
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant
You
glances
run
at
this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Prison 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Prison 41...
He looks at you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I'm currently in between names. Have a drink. I said Detective Rafael Ambrosio Castillo.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind the pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Yes.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Alright then, questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Thanks. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. Why'd Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything's my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Ah, you're not very cool with the ladies. Don't worry, buddy. Me and you're in the same boat.
Thank you.
Ah, that was expecting more. The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover and the number is safely tucked away in the small pocket. Mystery solved. Didn't go well. Didn't it go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This gets on my nerve. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has to do with everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. Everything has.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before he said they hoisted him up on a tree, what do you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is that?
The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
What the dock workers' lunches, man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Hmm.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
I doubt he killed him, honestly. This guy doesn't seem the...
What are you, crazy?
There we go.
Of course I didn't kill him.
I was pretty sure.
The lieutenant turns the page.
Alright, that's all.
Let's go.
30 experience. Wow, that's a
Not
lot.
so fast. You
Son
owe
of
me
a bitch.
130 real.
Ah! The hell's Real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Wow.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter. What do I... But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up and I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm
What's
sorry.
it?
I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
What if I don't have any?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What the hell is this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Okay.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Is there somewhere else I could stay around here? I don't remember where home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Alright. What the... Oh. Okay. So I guess that's, yeah, it's my mind thing. Strange. Interesting. Alrighty. To start the case, I guess I'll sing later. It's side door over here. Also, I need to grab my damn shoe. Summer door closed for the winter.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't
But
remember.
you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space?
Space?
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Got just the way back somehow. Zach Street, Zach number in a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright. Alright. Really? I can't? Oh, I guess I can't walk past that. Alright. Yeah, oh, this is the door. There we go. You can sleep after 21 o'clock. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Morale, sorry. Oh, so morale's a thing. Fair enough. That's an interesting mechanic. Street sign says, "Fuck the police." Oh, wow, cool. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Hi.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
Street sign.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
We need directions.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
East?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think.
That's the strike.
I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some
South.
shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
It's on the other side of the canal.
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Cool, what are you
I'm
doing here?
working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
She just
I've
goes
been
over
trying to get some work done.
But
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
she nods politely.
My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for Lenten.
I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Scraps her brow with her canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
What was I thinking? Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves and no visible noise. Thank you. Ah, see, nice people. What's that? Pigs, go home. The street is legible. Ah, so I guess people knowing I've been here for a little while. Hello? There's a bottle inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. What did it say? I guess it's locked. What's that?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Wow, that's some addresses. Alright. Oh. Oh wow, there's a... Alright.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Oh!
Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
This cut out. This is police. It's just random doorbells. Doesn't have anything important.
Please don't do that. Doorbells are not toys, and this one isn't even working properly. Please don't call us again. Thank you.
Yeah, no
A
problem.
single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Okay, I kind of want to see where all these go.
You ring the doorbell, but what an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Yeah. Arts and Eptic. Boxing for young athletes in
All
gym.
you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
So that was vandalism?
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Oh, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tracy Peniel Electric.
This is a woman's voice crackling, fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
But what happened to Slipstream
That's
SCA?
not working properly.
There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
Oh, try something like this. I thought it was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
Huh?
The lieutenant exchanges a look
sorry.
with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice here.
What?
She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just I've been going through a tough time, you know. Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do? It's gonna come off bad.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What's happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Alright, let's goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Seagulls, stop it now. I think she killed herself. But I don't know. It's kind of that's really wacky. Violation challenge. Oh, wait, I can call them again. Ooh, I might do that later. Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
River Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the
Suicide
doorbell.
Pog. That's not very Pog. Main building, building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
He's still to pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Take a step back and inspect the other names on the list.
You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
Maybe I should have talked to her when I had the chance. Alright, I'll come back to that sometime. Probably. Not Pog? Yeah, not Pog. You're the one that said Pog. What do you mean, not Pog? Alright, anyway. Where the hell's my shoe? Oh, there's the dead body.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual calculus, medium 11. Get an exact count. Ooh, let's hope not to fail. Damage morale. Ugh! Bad. Oh, wait, hold on. We good? We chilling? What's happening?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm supposed to be running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on the trees and quitting. Fuck you. I'm wasting my life protecting humans. I'm done. No one even likes cops. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He watches you melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his glove. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
What? Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Wait, what? Wait, what? That just fucking
gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another
I think Congress
resigned.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge.
Did I just fucking lose because of a skill check fuck up? Are you serious?
Shouting,
Oh my.
That woman. When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match, said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague,
what the fuck?
did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Are you fucking okay? Okay. Alright, so I failed. So good to know. If you reach 0 morale, you immediately fucking lose. I didn't know where the morale meter was. I didn't know I was going to lose morale from fucking that up. Also, I thought a 72% chance is pretty good. Shit. Alright, how far back am I set? Because I didn't save very often. Actually, at all. I only got this one auto save. Yikes. Ah. Lol, don't you love me? Fuck! Ah. Right. I'm gonna read everything again. Oh, that sucks. Oh, dude, I have to go through all of that again. Oh, that's not forgiving.
On the sleeve of his book,
Hello.
you realize he's waiting for your name.
Alright, let's this time actually get the name correct.
Concentration
Thank you.
makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
Process the information and disregards it.
It looks like we had a little skid.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days.
Then we should ask him. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the... Okay, have you removed the dead body? So, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done. I suppose...
Inspectorate General means internal affairs.
Yes, but I'm not them. Yes. They're not just... I would ask you to step into the headlights of my... You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious... I can... If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be... After you.
Alright. Oh no, I gotta talk to this fucking guy. No! Oh no! I succeeded! And now I have to do it again, and it's not gonna succeed! Shit!
A colorful on the counter rolled out of
Fuck!
his open hand. You see a blister pack of headache. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Santiago. Good time is this? Yeah.
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna steal some guy's thing. Fuck. Alright, I mean, I could try, but...
You gently shake his shoulder.
Yeah.
But nothing happens.
Fuck!
This
At least we
man
know what happens if we do
probably
succeed.
sleeps soundly in a ship's engine room.
Damn, that actually sucks. Alright, I should have saved. Oh, that's... Alright, so, note to self. Save often! So I guess these are all, like, right, who I could be. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's, quick save. Fantastic, alright. Not what I meant. Hi again.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Are you kidding me?
No, help me out. Was gold orange smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just...
Do you have her?
As a matter of fact...
This
You said you'd...
What? Of not...
But you still know your way around.
Yes.
I didn't...
He probably means this is where you... His face. Ask him about the body's location.
Behind it... That's easy.
This man...
Behind this build... That's easy.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the...
She went up...
Have they not been telling?
Okay, you got...
Thank you.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. Good for you. Was there some... I don't know who killed...
This is it. He...
Oh. People are... The local...
Did the debarder...
I don't really... I would suppose...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little...
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
That's the way I noticed.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger. Furiously. With both hands. Why?
out!
No! I shouldn't have done this.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
There's nothing. I gave no such commands to my body. This is not I need to have.
Those are mysteries of the spinal.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna reload that save because I don't want to hurt the old lady. Oh my fucking god. That went so exaggerated. After this, I'm not allowed to reload a save anytime I fuck up. Fuck. All right. Oh, I gotta reload. Fuck. Anyway. Didn't mean for... Dude, why did he, like, action movie into the old lady? Oh! Oh my goodness. I'm kind of curious as to what happened, but it's better to not know. Alrighty, moving on. Congrats. Alright, yada yada. Yeah.
Yes. Are you? It's you.
See?
Is this what you...
Sir.
Yes, of course.
What'd I miss? You missed that?! Holy shit, you missed like the weirdest and wackiest and kind of funniest thing. I was witnessing poggers. Yeah!
I know it took us all.
No.
You missed the poggers moment, I'm gonna give you that much. I had to reload a save because
What? Of Martinet?
things kind of went...
Yes, I know it.
I didn't.
He probably
They took a turn.
This is his face expresses profound.
But yeah, I made a rule
Your
starting now. I'm not allowed to reload a save no matter how fucked things get. But I may or may not have tried to slip out of a conversation and end up action movie starring into the old lady in the wheelchair and potentially killing her. I don't know. I blacked out and I reloaded the save after that.
Ask him about the body's look.
That's easy. See,
This man means the heavy cavalry of
she went.
have.
Okay, you got.
Thank you.
I asked an employee.
What? Yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay? I just said, it said, oh, roll a dice, 58% chance to, you know, slip away unnoticed. I failed, and I just ran across the room, turned around, flicked the guy off, jumped into the old lady, and everything went dark.
I don't know who killed him.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
This is it.
Oh. The local. I would suppose.
You mean the
Yes, the strike. What are you? What are you? Crazy?
The lieutenant turns the page.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What the fuck? See, it's this. I failed this. Sergio Ferre. I obviously mispronounced that. It's fucking French. I don't know French. Medium 10. Slip away unnoticed. And I just ran into her. Now, the thing is, I'd do it again, right? I'd really just rather not deck an old lady. So we'll be nice.
Oh.
The IIR, or
Wow, you're a genius. Let's see. Another thing you've annihilated is hot. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay. Are you serious?
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
there's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for.
I'm sorry.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station.
Good luck.
Fantastic.
By the way, where is home? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be
up
somewhere.
on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
It's just a synopsis firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have meant something for me. Lieutenant Kirsten, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high
Poggy.
place.
Get out of here with your
One that is
pogs.
impossible to climb back to.
High place on Foster. Oh, okay.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Trace the way back somehow. Black Street, exact number.
You can try. Run some addresses in.
Alright, anyway. When I get outside and I talk to the gardener lady and blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk to the lady again. I want my pen.
Wait, who's...
Hello.
The lieutenant nods.
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer. You must forgive me. I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough.
Yes,
A paraplegic is someone with limited...
that's quite all right. I'm used to people at... Whatever do you mean? Sequence.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse.
Now, gent, thank you. Perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You... Oh, my. That's right. Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. Yes, great. See? The new, much has changed. Speaking of history, that's right, dear. How splendid.
Her relief...
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Nope.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna just pick all the old stuff. Even though I would like to know that stuff, I'd like to go back to where I was.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this, it has something to do. You were doing...
A sign.
But maybe a fresh set of... someone more...
No.
Of course.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Of course, Steve.
Alright. Jesus. Alright, got my pen back. Nice. I need it. Shoes. Yeah, I need to grab my other shoe from outside. Oh, it's green. Man, this is quite the color scheme I got. Lonesome Long Way Home. Yeah, I like that one. It doesn't take away, because this one is a -1 logic. Head in the clouds, research time 4 hours 30 minutes. Research time 6 hours 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll let this do what it do. Alright, let's quick save and not deck an old lady. Fantastic. Alright. After we talk to the gardener and go through the phone call shenanigans again, we'll quick save again and then try to figure out what the fuck. We'll quick save when we get to the footprints again. Try and find my shoe, then go back to the thing, and then figure out what the hell we're doing. Base plan, boys. See a container you can't open? Equip a pry bar. You mean a crowbar, you fucking British people. Damn English. Alright, fantastic.
The RCM in Mat... We don't see a... Of course. Of course. Where to?
Oh, what should I say about this?
Oh, that... That's right there. In the yard.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
She looks around thinking
This
what else is there.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
You seem uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying.
There's the pier, the harbor gates, some shops, and the just coast. It's just water. No problem. Excuse me? Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I don't know anything about that either. As I...
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
Oh, you sure?
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse. Well,
Don't...
Salts? Ammonia?
Of course.
If there's a corpse.
Sure.
Alright, fantastic. Whee! Oh. Oh yeah, I probably should equip the damn gloves, huh? Oh.
An old corpse. An off...
Kudos. Please stop. No, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
The spot stack over
The
afterwards.
doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. He said...
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You can almost hear them.
Yes, hello.
She sound. Wait, but what happens? The lieutenant. She must... Who cares that you don't remember?
Why did you even call?
A spot.
It's so nice to be...
She sounds like... Silence. Another.
I don't know what happened either.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards. You hear the same waiting room music.
Alrighty. Now, let me try and find my old fucking shoe. Hold on. This one exploded me curly. Ooh, is that my shoe? No. Money gained. Nice.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing materials. Glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari
Do another Poggy
invented
moment. I don't know when they
in
will
the
be.
Vartna Polytechnic Institute some 30-odd years ago, he thought it would last forever. Hence the name, Eternite. Sadly, the only lasting thing turned out to be the material's highly carcinogenic effect.
Nice. Why am I looking at a pile of roofing? Alright, what, 58%?
Because it's
Mother!
nice and orderly, well-laid pallets, easy on the eyes, rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
That helped my morale. Nice. Where the fuck is my shoe? Winch machine. The R of the crown. Oh, it's in the garbage. Someone's already in the garbage.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Am I just looking at a trash container?
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
You can try using the pry bar.
We could try using
Oh,
a pry
okay,
bar.
there you go.
There's one in my motor carriage. Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Alright. Thank you, autosave. Yeah, so I can't tell the level of morale, but when I fucked up that one thing, I immediately had to restart. So, we gotta be careful with that. Alright, let's talk to the manager and hopefully he can give me a key to the padlock or something. Let's go! Yeah. Progress, boys! So far I am enjoying the game though, this is actually really cool. Map tab. Oh, didn't even read it. Whew, I have a map tab? Oh, I do, yeah.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist clinging to a picture book version of the past century. The sentiment
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Wow, 2 at once. Crazy. Was not expecting that. Sorry, got 2 bots. Alright, anyway. Why do you keep hobos and drunks out? That's why the neighbors too. They put their trash there and don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much.
My
And
shoe's
are you
probably in
the
there.
only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
We know his keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Oh, so this is where the charismatic character would have came in.
Your body is ready, sire.
What theme? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Tosses his head in the stare. Right, I look away for a second and we got more bots. Yeah, 2 came at the same exact time. I don't know what the hell happened.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Oops. Yeah, I did block them. I don't know why they're still there. Let me try again. No, they're blocked. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of them. They're just there. Yikes. Unfortunate.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Gives you a helpful, meaningful nod. How do you find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Fantastic idea.
What?
Good plan.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Anyway, I got my keys. Hello. Thanks, I worked real hard, I can tell. Also, I think I lost the mission to drink, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It was funny. Damn, I really should have saved. Ah, it sucks. I completely forgot that I guess it's possible that within the first 10 minutes of the game, if you skip everything, that you can just straight up lose. So you can't open it. Equip a pry bar. But yeah, there are 3 characters, like creations I could have. Oh, 4 actually. I could have been a thinker where I can, I'm very smart. I come with the encyclopedia, that guy that talks all the time, gets me information with everything. Side of things I do for love. I love courage. Then the second character is sensitive. I'm very like charismatic, good with people, but I'm unstable and I apparently go insane. Then there's the physical where I'm more strong, I guess. And then I could just create my own character. I just went with the intelligent one because I thought that was, like, the good idea.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Wait! That's the car! Reconstruct.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of
Start,
burnt
reverse,
rubber.
turn.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there.
Eat its ass! Whatever it is. It was some sort of car. That was like one of the. Since I started with the smart character, he immediately just woke up, identified the car, like, oh yeah, I know that car, and just moved on his day.
And then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went.
Definitely will do. Now, I wonder if I'll ever get my shoe back. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Oh, that's the gardener. Alright, well, I want to talk to the boy. Hey, boy! Stop throwing rocks at a dead body. Kuno.
Kuno's got this.
The boy's throwing rocks at a dead body. Can't build her in 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Damn.
Oh yeah, another gumpy, Kuno.
What? Not the gumpy. What the fuck does that mean? Hey kid, a word, please, business. Mother your time, please. Hey kid.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Kunois. So I guess that's a girl. Ugly as hell too. Shooting her.
Love it in the dick.
Oh, I know that word. That's a bad word for gay people. Good to know. So I think I figured out why that guy died. That is rude, not poggy.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Oh no, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at the crime scene. Stop using slurs at the crime scene. That's not how we do it. Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Oh, okay. Stop getting high at crime scenes.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
Holy shit.
Shits himself.
Oh my goodness, alright.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using. Pure, unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Jeez, British people.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest of both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly, the
Call
kid's
Child
using
Protective
the
Services.
third-person perspective as a shield.
They're saying you're afraid yourself in third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Yeah, but okay.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill, violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Sound gets louder as the kid shouts to the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Oh. Oh no.
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
I'd beat the... oof. Dude, I would knock this kid's block off, but they'd immediately call... Alright.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Alright. Doesn't that make it... Alright, alright, alright. Oh!
Got fucked by the Kuno.
Oh, that's how that works.
You wanna get fucked again?
So that's how that works. I need morale medicine, and it starts to slowly go down. Oh, okay, I see. Yikes, let's not get fucked there again by another Kuno. Great. I want to knock this kid's block off. Alright. I guess a strong personality would have been good there. Hello, dead body!
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Yeah, he's probably bloated and disgusting for being out there for 7 days. Yeah, it kind of happens. Rape, not pog. Yeah, it's not.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, why is it so bad? Endurance. Let's go, he knows about throwing up. Nah, it's not happening. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
I will dock you in the lip. Not even gonna try and not puke. This kid's ladder is rickety. Wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Alright. Oh, flick. You know, fuck him up. I will whop you in the lip, I swear. Alright, let's not get fucked again here. Oh. There we go.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear? Maybe more than 12.
Ooh.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
Don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Pretty good at this, ain't I? Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as
Okay,
deep
so the
as
other
the
one's
others.
45.
The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
400 million. The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes' movements.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step number 41 shoe. Woman or a kid?
Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood.
I have
Anything
one.
else?
I have one 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Possible.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Had to have.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Probably wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration, one sole and smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole.
Do you have any ideas with that?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Well, look for a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not softly.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Yeah, see, there is.
Seems prudent, no?
Mm-hmm. Lieutenant writes information, his notebook, then reverts to the track. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
You have for understanding what happened here?
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
Gonna save one more time.
What do you see?
Oh, no. That's it. Alright. I guess I can't do the other thing. Damn. Oh, yeah. Forgot about the garbage. Hi there.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Can I get my shoe back?
Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Oh,
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster driving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
Looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
I just like how deep and grovelly this dude's voice is. Honestly, yeah, it's nice. It's soothing.
The rest of the racks are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
It might just be actually like this guy's voice. You know, the guy I'm playing, it's just in his head.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there. You think someone else from the world might be involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
It's like a narrator. Well, yeah, he is a narrator. Yeah, we need to talk to kids who put them. I don't want to talk to the kids.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See? Yeah. Yeah, let's not talk to the kids, please. Lieutenant nods and
the
looks back at the
lieutenant
trash container.
nods, then looks back into the trash container.
You're welcome, I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Take?
Only in its social sensibility.
Taking the mug.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns. Search for the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Miserable looking slip of paper slips to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. Better not talk about it right now.
Understood.
He nods, reverting to the attention of the container. Still thinking. Still stinking in front of you.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Nice.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However, now that you have it back, it would not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Officially.
How does one do that? Alrighty, well... Ah, nice. Oh, so I thought it was more broken than that. The handle's just gone. Yeah, that's usable. Oh, there's the ledger. Oof. Why'd I keep the banana? Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Yeah. I mean, I could try the puke thing, see what happens. Maybe I'll unlock an extra option.
There he still is, looking right.
3%,
The
yeah.
smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you expected, more fever than odor.
Nice. Sick. Cool.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would work? Well.
If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Alright.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing. It's nothing. Some...
Alright. Still need to find my other damn shoe.
The tracks are as they have ever been.
You are correct.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Nice.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box.
The box seems happy.
Good. I'm happy that it's happy.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel a mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully, then, so do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
I'm happy that they're that they're happy that I'm happy. What the fuck just happened? I just became. Just being cool with a mailbox gave me morale. Like, alright. Interesting. This game's going places and I like it.
Before you stands a motor.
This is the car!
The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery.
The Corpus Kanema.
57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle.
No, it doesn't.
It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Yes, it has.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
Oh, this is
I'm
his car.
not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Take red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant? It's Lieutenant.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Firewalker, copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
A voice replies in the radio.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
Of course.
Yeah,
what is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
If your voice greets you through the static, it sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is police calling. I have some questions about your last days at work.
Oh, right.
Sure,
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you that called the police?
No, not me.
Why didn't you call the police? Didn't the correspondent in the workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
Was this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto police by the dock workers union.
I see. Maybe there's...
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble. You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally.
Bruh.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
So you ignored the law to save your own skin?
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have been them to summon the police out. Jeez, summon the police.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Do you know who made the call?
I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Why'd you quit your job?
You mean why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay, did you leave because of Garda?
What? No, why would you even think that?
You told me because he asked you out, saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Do you know who put the victim's clothes in the trash?
No, I don't know. It wasn't me. I haven't been out there since. I was terrified of the stench and the corpse.
Wait, what do you mean you're scared of the corpse? Do you know my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
She doesn't seem very happy with me.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
I mean, should I try? 28's kind of low. I'm terrible with people. If I was charismatic, this would be easy. Call her again and get the boot. I don't know. I don't think I'll even have the option. I think I should just try the empathy. I'll try. Why does she seem angry?
No.
Nope.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else.
Yeah, so there's another guy. A guy like Guarded.
Some other guy. Like Gart. You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Cut the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster!
Not a spinster, my god.
What the fuck's a spinster?
You have to intervene on behalf of the ethnic nation of love, equally of sun and lightning.
What the
First,
fuck?
calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control, and then go have a boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I got everything under control. Daddy's gonna take you on his lap, little darling. Please don't. I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse to love quit. You know what? Although it is wonderful. No, I'm doing this. Are you there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control.
No. What?
I know, baby, I know. It's just, you got that sweet woman child thing that makes me go crazy, especially, that makes men go crazy, especially a man like Garnet. You and Garnet are at a little trouble in the sheets, say no more, Papa's got this, big Papa. Okay, we're gonna go for the slightly less weird one.
Oh God.
Just a second,
Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life is about. Sorry, muted myself. Hi, hopefully things are cool now. Yikes. Anyway. We're calling the 41st Prince thing. Alright, hopefully we're cool now. Anyway! Just a second, officer. She puts you on the hold, started crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from radio, his rattly voice oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Oh, a nice Frenchman. I can't do fucking accents.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who's this? See nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
My name's Dick Mullen?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He's just fighting off
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, after the last bed, haha, like it's the first cop to ever misplace a gun. Dick Mullen,
This
shut
has
up.
probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Oh my.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? Just want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Oh, thanks.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Demanding conversation in the back, making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh my god!
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you...
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here.
That's affirmative offer.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun? Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left Aaron's mom after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he say? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Oh, get over yourself.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over. Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Who?
The disbelief in Vicmer's voice is overwhelming.
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as
Dick Mullen.
Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
I'm right on my mind.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Might sound odd, but there's a personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Just think about.
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not
Oh, you're alone in the room. I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my
sir,
name.
I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly...
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Well. That was something. Woo! I got a level up pointo. I think I can I level up Psyche or anything like that? Might be able to. I don't fucking know. Influence yourself and others. I guess not. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, here's. Alright, it's fine. That actually could be very useful. Yeah, spirit that corpse. Connect it. Ah, it's not that bad. Suggestion. Not gonna lie, kind of want at least level 2 of this because I don't want to, you know, lose morale as much as. Nice. Alrighty. Nice. Got some teals. Who made the call to report into the crime? Talk to Garde, Lieutenant Love. Okay. Still need to get my shoe. It's outside somewhere. Nice. Oh, here's the strike. I'll come back to that in a bit. Oh, there's the horse. Oh wait, is my shoe up there? There it is! How the fuck do I get up there? What? Once I get my shoe, Lieutenant Love's gonna be on the job. Yeah, so I'm already in love with this game, and I've only played, I don't know, what, like an hour? It's great. Dick Mullen. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, explore. Don't worry, sir. I'll be there to assist you in the future. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Oh, nice. John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, football. Ayu, 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 ayu. Question mark, explanation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. Ayu, I fucking love that video. John Madden, John Madden. John Madden. Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark. No, my battery's low. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Oh, I didn't know this was a door. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Killer's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Oh! Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna work on my charisma for a while before I start putting more points into my intelligente, because I'm pretty much already started off smart. So it's good to just, you know, work on other trees that are gonna be useful. And talking to people would be nice. So being smart and talkative would be great. Who needs fists when you have a 9 on your fucking hip? You know, the big iron. My shoe, beautiful. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Yeah, cool. No. No, no! Give me my shoe. Okay. Thank you. My shoe. It's beautiful. The colors are really just weird. -1 savoir-faire. Heels ridiculously high. 1 inland empire. Oh, these clothes actually give you stuff. Oh, that's crazy. That's wacky. These golden. So 1 savoir-faire. Oh, -1. So -2. Tied around the electrochemistry. Tied around the crotch. Conceptualization. A real statement to wear. -1 suggestion. Unsavory odor. 1 esprit de corps. Halogen watermarks. Interesting. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Amazing.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
Mate, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs, quick save, and start an interesting side mission. Oh yeah, the new Dead by Daylight update looks actually like pretty sick. Nemesis is he looks wacky. Empty case. Fuck yeah. I will easily throw 30 at that. 30? Kim tries to not look at your broken down...
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
Yeah, it's only going to be like 12 or 16, somewhere in between there. It's the same price as the Demogorgon. Because 2 survivors, 1 killer, so it should be at least.
The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in the air.
Sorry. Yes.
No problem, officer.
I would. Oh.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Alright, well, just maybe that cassette tape will help me with my karaoke, because I also wish to do that. Oh, I'm not a... Alright. Oh yeah, no, this was her room. Ma'am?
It's closed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk in.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Nah, I'm not gonna walk in there. It's kind of creepy. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. You do something? Oh yeah. So far, atmosphere is fantastic and character is great. And also the game is, you know, immediately punishing, which is nice. Like, you gotta know what you're doing quick. I like that. Alrighty. saving this case, but was trying to federate something. Some smallest church in St. must be rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love...
Okay.
Yes?
So I talked to Sylvie. Wink.
God.
Does not look too pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel. Oh my god! But I don't want to lay that on him.
Of course you do. This was your plan all along. This is how you fix it for them. By answering the woman question.
Oh, this is the woman question! I didn't think this is where this was... Alright, fuck it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
She rides cock carousel until she's too old to ride it. Then she settles down with a provider.
Does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
Yeah, she said that she likes the cock carousel very much. So fun. Depict a carousel cock going merrily around. Oh. Oh. just as roughly it.
The man leans his hands on the counter and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with a broken wing on the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. If it stuck out my arse.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie... Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
You know, maybe I broke it? Yeah, man. Signals, mixed signals. It's classic cock carousel behavior. Broken bird, feathers, none. It's all part of the mind fuck on the cock carousel. Alright, no, maybe I broke it.
No, it was her. She's off to ride that carousel you told me about. Cock carousel. I understand now. We ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
He grabs the bottle and hands to you. Wow, I am
now,
not...
let me have a
Oh.
drink. Think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
There's another red liquid in the
And
cup.
there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by Dr. Love.
What? Yeah, alright. Yeah. Fixed is the word I'd use every day of the damn week. Fantastic. Alcohol, common or red. +1 physique, -1 morale. Fantastic. Uses 3. Not using it for a while. Well. Huh. By the way, that bolt cutter I had, it said it was fantastic for belts, so I'm probably going to just cut down the body. Hey-ya! Low in health, put points in endurance. That's fair. How long have I been streaming for? I have no clue. 2 hours, roughly. Sick. Alright. Take your time. There we are.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below. There he still is, looking right.
I understand, Chap. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess that's not how that works. You sure? They look hungry, ready to chew, steal. Chain wild, no boy fences down the way. Alright. Fine. Well, alright. There must be another way around there. Actually. Can that not be left hand? Yeah, I don't know how to make... Yeah, I mean, oh, it's chain... I mean... I don't know, it did say something about rope earlier, so I was thinking maybe I could cut it. I guess not. Hello, sir. Tommy Lee home. Nice.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
Motions towards the sprawl of lorries and sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
That's south.
Upon days.
No, but that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
I dig his style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
The snickers and appreciation to digging into the style.
So tell me, what do you need?
Go spare some stuff and change for working stiff. Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on shit? What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All who?
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Glances down toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool.
I really do like how there's a bunch of different like things, like there's composure, empathy, you know, all that stuff. Like there's different things that you could spec into to actually get like more out of this. This is really, really cool.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Really? What?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Okay, what's on my friend in the underworld?
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's machine behind you. Can I get one of those fawn tracksuits you're hauling? Alright, I know
the man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'll check that out later. Good for you. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Gives you a salute with 2 fingers. Nice. Huh. Horseback Monument. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been resembling a piece by piece secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? Silver plaque in the statue pedal reads, I am Philip III, the wanderer, the greatest of Philippine kings of the rich Reventral, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
The hell?
There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The king is the king and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
So he's addicted to nose candy. A bloated juggy?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Yeah, that's a lot of process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Just to be specific. What's nose candy?
Cocaine.
Yep. It's one word. Nice. Okay.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution,
Kinda.
when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue.
Well, I missed out Spoggy. I was just talking.
They would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
I was just talking to some weird, like, trucker guy, and I'm now learning history about a pretty sure a fictional king who was a cokehead and also destroyed his entire country's economic system by just filling his room with nothing but gold and treasure and all that shit.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Let's go, Coke Box.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's brilliant, so funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either. Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Someone shot the king.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it. Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution, but the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke, target practice, or a political statement.
Shut up. He's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Nice. That was good history. So, let's look at my missions real quick. Yep. Track down your gun. Find your badge. Read your ledger and name the case. Go to your inventory and interact with the damage ledger. Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Well, when it said gained experience, I thought it said bottom said text. Shut up. How the hell do you fuck that up? Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper, sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there. It's cool.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, It can be kitchen tissue. It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your fingers across aluminum?
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Oh, this is one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
Returns his notes.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken. Not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all?
Is 2 cases a week good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Should have completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Sure made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
At least Kim's nice. You mentioned the naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh, mine. Written in capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Guess all ones who already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Name their case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The fairy is at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, no. The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Nice. Okay, it's in plain name finished, so what we use, right?
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I see, to have named the case. The Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it.
There was more.
I'm not expecting this. Close case files.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now? Ooh, please, please, don't fail.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
Oh, I'm just to read the
It
case?
takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Okay. I'm curious about the unsolvable case.
AKA Leslie and Burke, AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk, is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in general, know it's unsolvable. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away, because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
You just keep them off the streets?
You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is. Can you keep yourself off the streets? threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing? Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day, when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it. In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore. Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved. Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
I can revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
I remembered the cafeteria opens at 13. So I'm going to check that out. And after that, actually, I'll end it for today. Oh, there you go. Alright, so good to know I can just, like, read all my old cases. That's interesting. The unsolvable case is about a streaker and a guy who likes breaking shit. It's interesting. But why, though? What, you want me to keep going? Well, actually, no. Remember, my controller's actually soon to die. And whenever the fuck that happens, it's going to be a whole thing. So, actually, it's probably smart that I do this. Plus, I've been streaming for, what, 3 hours now? Yeah. So, I mean, it's my usual time to get off, probably more. I like listening to audiobook. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm not even joking. This is genuinely already a really, really, really good game. Like, as long as things keep going the way they are, it's probably easily going to be one of my favorites. Hell yeah! Alright. This is the drying, the smell of chemicals and pine trees.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please, it's not funny. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Interesting. Or alcohol. Oh, autosave, nice, thanks. Guess he didn't care. They just straight up stole some money. Alright. Hell yeah. Back door?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
Oh, there's door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to the cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something. Appreciate that. Investigation.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Yeah, it's a many-sided investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. Pulling up behind the blue door. Door investigation emerged to a stereo investigation. Yeah.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The door does not budge.
Alright. Wait. No, no, no. Oh. Woo. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and union. Alright, alright.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, here's your key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
You don't remember putting them there? Maybe they were sleepwalking or in figure state? Can someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the
Don't make me talk to those fucking kids, dude. Oh, please don't make me talk to those kids.
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Fun.
Thank you anyway.
Yes. Another thing. Great. I love
There's a mysterious
those.
blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Blind it?
No,
Yeah.
I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frick warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
His fingers across the counter.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Alright, good to know. Oh, I'm 5 off. Yikes. Oh, it was this. Yep. Nice. I'm gonna do an actual save this time. Alright. Guess we're gonna end it here for today, boys. Yes, I'd like to confirm. Most certainly, so far, this is 100% enjoyable. Options, can you go away? I don't know why the controls are here. We're just gonna have to deal with that for a second. There we go. Anyway, Yeah, no, I'm definitely having fun here. As I stated at the start of the stream, though, if you guys want me to finish like the Control DLC thing, I can do that before I continue on with Disco Elysium. I just really wanted to play this because this game looks sick as fuck. But yeah, I can upload the first hour and a half I did play the game of that, and then just not continue on that side mission because there's no way I'm finishing that. The controls are too dog shit. But if not, and we can continue through Disco Elysium, then I'm fine. I'm more than okay with that too. But anyways, I try my best to stream usual times between 7 and 10. Right now my sleep schedule is kind of all over the place, so it's probably gonna be a little bit earlier. So it's whatever. All my past VODs have been saved onto my YouTube by the same name, except for that one for Control, like I said. But yeah, I'll do my best to come back on tomorrow, so you know we can continue on whatever game the hell you guys want to watch. And yeah, so see you guys.